Peace, love, and light. I'm Damri Alma Bay. This is Eden Rose. And Eden Rose is a way of life. I'm here today to do the daily divine reading. Let's get started. I will that the messages today are received in love and with clarity. I will that you're able to take any messages that you receive today and use them in order to expand your awareness, expand your consciousness, grow, and become more. Ashe. Options. So the message for today is there are options. Seven of Cups. There are so many options as far as there are so many options as far as how you are going to, or how you can fill, or what's the best word? Okay, so there's 7 cups, right? There's a bunch of cups, and you have the task of choosing which one to fill. Okay, you have the task of choosing which area to offer attention and space to. And actually what I'm receiving even further from that message is it's not that you have it's not just that you have an option as to what cup you want to fill first, what area of your life you want to nourish, but it's more of recognizing that there are various cups, there are various areas of you in your life that are in need of nourishment, and recognizing that, today you choose one space, tomorrow you can choose another. And it doesn't have to be, identical every day. It doesn't have to be everything done all today at one time. The daily divine message today, which is clearly very quick and very clear, is that it's important to remember that you're multifaceted. And it's important to remember that you are, a reflection of as above, so below, right? You have the zodiac and all of the other star systems up there in the ethers, and you are a reflection. And so, just as that system is multifaceted, just as that system is, has different degrees of relationship between, from one star to another, in between stars, right? That's what all of it really is. It's angles of relationship, how one thing relates to another. And so these angles, these geometries are within you as well. And they manifest through, if you have your own chart done, that's always a great way to see how they manifest through you. You can also just recognize, the study of self, which is, it's Islamism. It's the study of the self, and recognizing, all these different areas of the self are in need of nourishment. These different areas you are capable and able to nourish in different ways, in different spaces, and there's always time and space for each one, and it's okay to nourish yourself in this way today, and to put that on pause and nourish yourself in another way the next day. It's important that you allow for this fluidity in your life. Yes, be structured. Yes, be diligent. Yes, study. Yes, schedule time to do all of these things, but be aware that there are many things to do. And so your schedule, your ability to move from one thing to the other has to be more like water, has to be more fluid, has to be able to, leave something aside and completely switch directions. For a day, for 2 days, for 5 minutes, whatever it is, you have to be capable of, not that you have to be, you are capable of making these transitions, and ensuring that different spaces and different attributes of you are being fulfilled, are being nourished as best as you can all the time. So this is a quick reminder from the divine to recognize the levels of self, to recognize the multitude of aspects of self, to perhaps even it's 444 right when I have this thought, and that is to get your chart done. Personally, I don't do charts, but there are tons of people online who do. You can find my My advice would be to see a Moorish astrologer. Chances are they're going to be a little bit more aligned, not a little bit, but probably greatly more aligned, just with the energy of the energy of truth. And so, just for me, I prefer to use a Moorish astrologer over any other type of astrologer. That's just my preference. But there are amazing astrologers all over the planet, so you can, go to anyone. But like I said, my recommendation would be find a Moorish astrologer, a Moorish American astrologer, not Moorish like Moroccan from the Kingdom of Morocco. I mean Moorish American from the Empire of Morocco here in Al Morocco, otherwise known as America. So find yourself an astrologer and see, you get to, by doing that, you get to recognize all those different multifacets, how they're kind of, how they relate to one another and how they relate to one another in relation to you, how they manifest through you, the best ways or the best practices even to establish for yourself in order to make sure that the areas that tend to be out of control, you can bring them to an ease. The areas that need to be boosted and heightened in order to achieve that balance, you know exactly where you should be putting your energy into because you know your birth chart. So that's my recommendation, and that is the message from Divine today. Recognize your multifaceted self. Recognize that there is much of you that needs to be nourished. Recognize that you can't do it all today, right now, and it is all right to nourish different aspects of yourself today than you did yesterday. So I'll leave it there. Peace, love, and light. I love you very much. Islam.